Attention PG Leaks, and in today's video, I am going to be revealing the top 5 red flags that you Spy Ninjas missed in VQuaint's newest video. So guys, stay tuned for the rest of the video while I reveal the top 5 clues that could help you unlock Project Zorgo's secrets. So guys, if you're excited for me to reveal the top 5 secrets that you guys missed, then go down there and smash that like button, and if you're new to this channel, then punch that subscribe button in the face and turn on your notifications. Make sure the bell is ringing so that you guys will never ever miss an upload from me, especially if it's a good upload like this one, telling you some great information that will help you unlock VQuaint, Chadwell, Clay, Daniel, and Regina's secrets. So the first thing that we're going to cover is the vents. VQuaint has lied to all of us about this tiny vent leading to the PZ basement, because trust me guys, it doesn't. So that's basically what they are. It's like, you can tell, PZ2 is way too big to fit in there, VQuaint is way too big to fit in there. That vent, or gutter as I would say, or sewer as you would say, can only fit like the size of somebody's shoe in there. Like around the size of my foot, that's what would fit inside that vent. Nothing else would fit. And if you want more proof that this is false, wait until the next clip. Another reason why this is fake, because the vents are fake, is because if you pay close attention to PZ2 coming out of the vents in the newest video and going into the HQ basement, well, not exactly basement, but you know, where PZ Foof is. So he goes into the vents some long way, if he can even fit, and then he comes out of a wall. Vents are not made in walls, and those gutters don't lead into people's houses unless they lead to the toilets. That is the only place. And to be honest, you wouldn't be wrong if you say that leads to PZHQ or basement, because to be honest, Project Zorgo's always pooping. You guys know that, I know that, Spy Ninjas know that, we all know this. And yeah, so to be honest, that would be a fair point. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So, those types of vents usually come out of the ground, not out of walls. So PZ2, there's no way you could have made it through there. Another point is, if you notice when PZ2 is coming out of the vents, not only is he coming out of a wall, he's coming out of a cardboard box. First of all, you don't put open cardboard boxes in front of a vent, because that could stop airflow and air circulation. Even if it was a real vent, you would stop the flow, and there's really no point of putting an open bottomed box into the vent. Like, really, is there any point in doing that? No, because if you did want to keep a box in front of it, you'd put it upright and the bottom would be closed. Or if it's open, then it would be flat and you could carry around like a, I don't know, like a screen kind of, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, and VQuaint also tried to cover up this fact by... So now that I've exposed them and given out the main red flags, I'm going on to telling you guys the Easter eggs in their newest video. Okay guys, so the first Easter egg is revealed when Daniel is being interviewed. So, when Daniel goes into the interview meeting room, he picks up the phone, and that's when somebody's calling him. He picks it up and says, "Mom." Now we all know Daniel doesn't remember his mom for some weird reason. And the weird thing is, he only said, "Hi, Mom." Then, like, as you guys know, they pause the video to, you know, get shocked about the moment, saying, "Oh, I said Mom. I was talking to my mom." Like, they paused the video. They clearly clicked and paused it. Then, when they continued playing the video was no longer on the call. Like, Daniel was no longer speaking to his mom. He was talking to some guy who came in. Like, we didn't even see him put down the call. We only saw him just sitting there casually like nothing had ever happened. And the thing is, if he was talking to his mom, he'd have at least said like, "Oh yeah, I'll talk to you later, I'm busy," something like that. Even goodbye. The thing is, Daniel has not forgotten his mom at all. The Spy Ninjas are playing with their minds. And also, if this is real, I will also reveal why it could be real and why Daniel could have forgotten his mom. But before we get to that, I'm still gonna expose them about one big lie. Okay? Like I said, they paused the video and then they played the video. We did not see any clippings where they skipped the video. Now, guys, I'm pretty sure the Spy Ninjas wouldn't have skipped ahead without watching, without us, because what if there was some important information in that area? If there was information, they would be sure to share it with us, not to skip ahead without us. So guys, that is proof that they are basically lying about this whole mom thing. They just forget that tiny detail about adding in the whole conversation and stuff like that. So yeah, there they are, exposed. Now, if you guys want to know how PZ1 Daniel's memory was erased of his mom, while no other PZ member had that problem, stick till the end of the video. That will be the last thing I will reveal. So anyway, the next thing on my list right here, it was meant to be number 3, but I'm gonna do it as number 4. The man interviewing PZ1 Daniel was actually the leader. Yeah, so this isn't really an exposing thing, it's more exposing the leader a bit and just confirming the Spy Ninja's doubts. Because I remember them guessing like, yeah, that could be the leader. Now I have 100% certainty that this is the leader. Do you know why? Well, some of you vigilant Spy Ninjas would have noticed that the PZ leader doesn't actually walk. He goes around on a hoverboard. Now, for those of you lucky people who have a hoverboard, it's like sort of up and down. With the leader, he just goes straight. That's because he's on a hoverboard. And in the Luxor video, where V-Quaint was exposed as a Project Zorgo member, like fully and unmasked by the PZ leader, well, in that video, you can kind of see his hoverboard, like behind the bed, just a bit at some points. And yeah, so that's actually what makes him a little bit taller than what he is. And that person interviewing him, whew, he is really tall. So yeah, that's how we know it's the PZ leader. Now this isn't a major red flag or an Easter egg, it's just confirming doubts for some of you who weren't so sure. And that's how you identify the leader. As well as that, when they did the Project Zorgo sign, you could kind of see the leader's gloves. We all know the leader's gloves are pink. And another reason is because the leader was the only PZ member before PZ1, because he's the leader and there's no deputy leader, there's only PZ1. So PZ1 has to be the second PZ member possible. And yeah, so that's why we know the leader had to be the one interviewing him. Now, this is something that even the Spy Ninjas missed. Like, they thought that the PZ leader was measuring Daniel's head for their mask, but then he didn't even give them his head size. So this is kind of exposing them, like just a bit, and kind of just explaining something. So exposing them because the leader gave him a perfectly shaped mask for Daniel. And also, Daniel never even revealed his head size. Like, who even knows their head size? And another thing, when PZ members get their masks, there is no head size. Every single PZ mask comes in a universal size that is made to fit everybody. It's just the person who is of a different size. And that's how you differentiate them. The mask size is never changed. It's just the mask type and the person's body shape. Now, the real reason why they wanted his head size was actually so that they could fit the neural contagion system around his head, and so that they can like put it to the perfect like fitting. So I guess in the end the PZ leader just had to guess, because it looked like Daniel had to like pull it down a bit, so it was a bit tight possibly. But anyway, that gave it all the more effect. Now I'm gonna reveal how the PZ leader got Daniel to forget his parents. Now this was actually a complete accident, because the PZ leader had just formed Project Zorgo and was recruiting his first member. He had no experience whatsoever with this, and he tried to use the neural contagion system and the B235 on him together. Now, first of all, if you look at their newer videos, they don't do that anymore. I mean, they did it with PZ9 because he has an extremely strong brain, but still, they did it one at a time, not together, because it took away too much of his memory. He'd forget too much. But in Daniel's case, he's the only PZ member to have it done on him two at the same time. Now, that could really mess with your brain. That could make you forget so much stuff. And not only that, like I mentioned, the PZ leader put the neural contagion system on a fitting way too tight for him. It could also compress some of his brain cells and stuff, making them collide and making him lose his memory. Now, I'm pretty sure whatever I just said sounds really wrong and not correct in science terms, but I'm not really a sciencey person, so I don't know how to put it. But that's just my logic and reasoning around it. But you get the idea. If it's too tight for him, it won't affect him the way it's supposed to affect him. So, yeah, that's the main reason how Daniel lost his memory. So if you guys want to go to the Spy Ninjas channel, comment on their videos telling them exactly how Daniel lost his memory and why he can't remember his mom, go ahead and go there right now and tell them. And also, comment down below all of the Easter eggs that I have spotted and the shortest forms that you can find, and then I will forward those to the Spy Ninjas to make sure that they don't make mistakes like this again, and so that they can really entertain us when it comes to taking Project Zorgo over. And there won't be any red flags to ruin them. And also guys, before you go to the Spy Ninjas channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked today's video and if you found any of these Easter eggs in their video as well. Comment below which Easter eggs you spotted in their video, and I will heart your comment and thumbs up the comment as well. And possibly if we're lucky, comment back to you. So anyway guys, that's all from me. Love you guys, Hacker Spies, and out.